Hey, what's up everybody? So this is Joe, and this is another episode of Where Joe Goes. And so today I thought that we would drive over to the Ozarks in Missouri. So I am currently near my house in South Florida, and I am on my way. I'm about 45 minutes into the trip already. Thought I would bring you guys along and film this whole trip. So I'm going to be trying to get a lot of the shots of the mountains and stuff as we drive through like northern Georgia and Tennessee, stuff like that. Also some of the southern Ozarks in Missouri. So hope you guys stick around and check it out with me. It's Joe, and I'm getting ready to drive into High Falls State Park here in Georgia. So we're going to go out and check that place out and do some photography there and check the waterfalls out and see what it's all about. So we'll definitely have some posts on Instagram for that, so be sure to check it out.
High Falls State Park in Georgia was an unexpected little gem. Here are some of the cool shots I took while I was there.
Okay, well, High Point Falls was really cool here in Georgia. Definitely someplace that you probably want to stop and check out. It's great for probably like a picnic or something like that. And it looked like there's also a couple of trails that I was not necessarily prepared to hike. Crazy enough that I'm a hiker. I just didn't allow enough time for it. So yeah, but other than that, it was definitely a pretty cool place. Some really cool scenery and something that you really don't expect out of Georgia. I mean, who knew? Georgia has waterfalls. Great times. See you in Chattanooga. Got some great stuff. Because of course, no trip through Atlanta can be without a complete tangle of traffic. So you know, it's 2:55 on a Saturday afternoon, driving northbound through Atlanta. Well, not even really in Atlanta yet. And yeah, we're sitting here dead still. Great times. Every time through Atlanta. Every time. fourth time we're stuck in Atlanta traffic, but this time we're on the northwest side, so we're almost through. And I promise that I'll show you the cool parts of driving through Georgia. It's not really driving through Atlanta, and it's really not driving through southern Georgia, because it's just really not that much fun, really. It's just kind of like driving through North Florida, except it's, well, really about the same. Alright, so we are just getting out of Atlanta, and you can kind of start to see, we can see some foothills of the Appalachian Mountains here. So I'll give you guys a quick shot of those. Okay, so took a break here at a rest stop here in northern Georgia before we get to Chattanooga here, which brings me up a great time to make a quick little intro about the next section of driving that we're going to do here. This is probably the most scenic that I've seen so far on the interstates in Georgia. So it's I-75 north of Atlanta, really kind of north of the Lake Allatoona area. North of there, all the way up through Chattanooga, and then really, I mean, like, all the way through the mountains of Tennessee too is very, very pretty as well. But pretty, you know, like for Georgia, it's really just kind of like north of Lake Allatoona, because you can start seeing the foothills and stuff from there. So I'll make sure I get you guys some clips of that coming up here shortly. Alright, so Lookout Mountain was pretty cool, and Point Park was definitely pretty promising. I would definitely recommend going to that place, especially if you want to kind of take a look at what all of Chattanooga has to offer. It's kind of cool because you can really kind of see everything from there. If you are not interested in driving up there, then you can always park at the bottom of the hill, take the incline railroad up there, and then I think it was about a quarter-mile drive or walk from the incline railroad over to Point Park, which is definitely pretty cool. Now, the incline railroad, I didn't find out how much it costs to ride the railroad. My guess is around $20, but I'll have to look that up and verify. and I'll put that in the description below. But it is also worth noting that Point Park has a credit card payment system of $7 a person, and you can only pay with credit card, and there's no attendance, so no cash back or anything like that. It only accepts credit cards and debit cards, so just remember that. But definitely worth the $7 to get in there and check it out. I probably got $100 worth of photos, so definitely a good return on your investment. So now I will show you guys what the drive is like, leaving Chattanooga, where we go from Tennessee back into Georgia, and then back into Tennessee, and through the mountains. So it'll be pretty cool. So check it out. Alright guys, so as the sun sets tonight, you guys will get to see me drive through kind of like the final areas of the Appalachian Mountains, going to Nashville, which would be pretty cool. And then I'm going to stop at one of my favorite barbecue restaurants on the way, and stop and spend the evening here in Murfreesboro. That way that I can start on my way in the morning from Missouri. So I'll hit you guys with an update from the barbecue place and let you guys know where it is and what I order. Hit you guys up later.